Hey guys, so in this video we are going to discuss what is this final halving and why it is going to skyrocket the price of the Bitcoin to the extent that we all have not imagined before. But more than Bitcoin, what it is going to do to the entire crypto market, and in fact the tiny coins related with the Bitcoins that are doing good in the world, those will be getting the maximum gains. We all have witnessed in the crypto industry some of the coins doing more than 500x, more than 600x. Especially this final halving was covered by Teeka Tiwari, one of the best known faces in the crypto industry, who was always there, always promoting the Bitcoin. Eventually, he predicted Bitcoin will reach more than $50,000 plus in 2018 itself, when everyone almost declared it as a scam. A lot of picks of the coins that he already made, like even Ethereum, he called at $20. And right now Ethereum is sitting as $5,000 approximately. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that he calls, and that is final halving. Now, what is halving? First of all, you need to understand, halving is the process which actually is written in the code of Bitcoin, which actually every 4 years reduces the number of Bitcoins that can be mined every single day to half. That means the last halving that occurred in 2016, which skyrocketed the price of Bitcoin in 2017, as we all know, like it went crazy high, everyone became the biggest news of the town. That eventually led the Bitcoins halving, that every single day the number of Bitcoins that can be mined up to 900. And then this year 2021, the next halving occurred, and that resulted in Bitcoins, like number of Bitcoins that can be issued by mining every single day, to 450 Bitcoins. Now, as per the code of Bitcoin, it will take another 118 years more, like every 4 years, if it is going to halve. Eventually, there cannot be any more Bitcoin mined in 2140, and that's when everything is going to skyrocket. But here is the rare event that is going to occur in 2022 that is going to cause the final halving. That means any further halving would not have any effect on this. So that is the reason I wanted to, rather than you going out and watching that 2-hour Teeka Tiwari's class, I'll quickly update you why exactly the final halving is going to happen, and that too in the next 2022. And this is the reason the audience watching my channel, subscribe to my channel, must ensure that you witness this event and be in the crypto space despite so much of the shakeouts happening, so much of the bounces happening, so much of the correction happening in the market, and exactly the tiny coins, the little coins that are doing good in the world. For example, one of the coins I talked about is Matic. That is already more than 100% up, even in that big crash, more than 100% up. That was one of the hyper boom coins picked by Teeka Tiwari. Now, the final halving, why is it going to happen? I mean, the exact root cause is the miners, they needed money to continue their mining operations. So what is the thing that they actually did? The number of Bitcoins that they were able to mine, eventually they did not want to sell. Why? Because obviously the prices increased with time, but they had to sell. Why? Because they needed to mine that. To continue the mining operation, they needed the funds, they needed the money, and nobody was ready to fund. But because of this rare event happening where the banks are actually funding the miners based on the number of Bitcoin, so now there is no need for these miners to actually go out and sell their Bitcoin. And this is where the supply and demand is almost matching, and in fact the supply is going to increase the demand. That is when number of Bitcoins to be sold by those miners will become zero almost, they will not need to sell anymore. And that is why it has nothing to do with the code, but it has to do with miners not selling the Bitcoin anymore, and that is going to cause skyrocketing the price of the Bitcoin. Why? Because the supply and demand, the moment the supply and demand mismatches, if the demand is far more, with mega adoption happening for the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency, the demand increasing, the supply is reduced, what is going to happen? The skyrocket, the mega boom that we have not witnessed in the history of our lifetime for any asset class that is going to happen in the cryptoverse. Just imagine the metaverse coming by the next year, the Facebook, one of the biggest company in the world, adopting to metaverse, the NFT boom coming, and everything is related and connected with the crypto, the final halving coming. Imagine what we are going to witness by the next year, next year, couple of years. So make sure, guys, first of all, guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do ensure that you hit the subscribe button, because this channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances to the hilt. That is what our goal is, to give you the financial freedom. So please do ensure that you hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment down below for the best takeaway from this video and what kind of videos you would want to see in the future, because we'll be covering a lot of videos related with money making opportunities, especially with metaverse, crypto, NFTs and everything else in the future. These days especially we are covering the crypto. So this is exactly what final halving is, where the supply and demand is actually being met for the miners. Now no longer there will be more bitcoins coming, like more bitcoins needed to be sold by those miners, and that is going to drive the market crazy, guys. So make sure the tiny coins, I mean, one of the coin I already picked the Matic on, obviously a lot of other coins, 6 coins that Teeka Tiwari is going to recommend in this final halving. I'm pretty sure that the hyper booms coin that he predicted, that will also be included in that. So guys, the point here is the big boom is coming. Do not be shaken out. These are the whale games trying to take the retails off. Do not get off the market. Get onto the board. Whenever there is a big, buy more. Whenever there is a dip, buy more. And be in it for the long term. Ensure that you hit the subscribe button, and I'll be there to be with you with thicks and things. Let's make the life-changing gains. So guys, I'll see all of you guys in the next video.